Good evening, we are Jockstrap and Elastic Band. Good evening, we are Skidmark and Funky Pants. Good evening, we are 17 and still mad at Dad. Good evening, we are Mike and the Pococks. Good evening, we are still thirsty. Thanks for having us, Ray.
What's up, Rubens TV? Welcome to the next episode of the Chinwag Sessions. Today, I have The Drift, who have comically started this episode off for us. Guys, how's it going?
I'd give it a 4 out of 10, to be honest.
A 4 out of 10?
4 out of 10, yeah, because we're not drunk yet. Not that we ever drank, kids, don't drink.
The poster boy.
Don't drink.
How's Jason? Today?
Jason, how are you today?
Things are good. I'm good. My legs are good. I'm still mobile.
He's so good.
Yeah.
His arthritis is a bit subsided today, so, you know, yeah.
It's nice that you could actually come out of your cave for a day. Hannes, a word?
7 out of 10?
Oh, there we
7
go.
out of 10. He's the triple one. And the good-looking one.
Alright. Right, guys, let's kick into the actual interview after a bit of a... That isn't beer. The Drift.
Yes, the Drift.
How did you guys actually... How did this all come about? Where, what? Because you guys are all from previous bands.
It's so hard for me not to do mom jokes, bro. Just like saying words like please.
World's most serious interview right now.
I'm being serious. Like, if you want this to go anywhere, just stop, like, yeah.
We met in bands, Elastic, Internet Forum, pornography, butt sex. We met through butt sex.
Jason.
Yeah, Jason, how do we meet?
No, well, we met in a carousel. Yeah, and just say, can I grab that seat? And we fell asleep.
It involved drugs and gambling, and then a lot of blackouts and shit that we shouldn't say on the YouTube machine. Actually, no, it was, I think that we were all done with what we were doing, and we all decided, fuck music, as you do, as you've done.
Yes.
As the man behind the camera has done. You know what I'm talking about.
Wink, wink, nudge, nudge. Know what I mean, huh?
And then, as a purge, a few demos were made, and I sent it to a few pals, and the pal says, all right, why not? What's the worst that can happen?
Truly.
And then we jammed for a hell of a long time, and then someone gave us a gig, and everyone still hates us for that. We're not going to talk about which gig that was.
Lamb of God.
Shut up. It was good. It was fun. We were actually, we kind of just decided to copy Newtown Knife Gang's music, but when we couldn't, we decided to copy their marketing style, and that's worked for us.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Well, there we go. Take note of that, all upcoming bands. Do what they did.
Steal from everyone.
Well, steal people's marketing plans.
You guys have just launched your second album.
Yes.
Tell us a little bit about it.
It is our second album.
Well, that is amazing. Please divulge.
Jason?
Well, you know, we were just playing some darts, and no one cares. Yeah, as Sev says. Yeah.
And then we wrote some songs, and then no one cared. And we thought, you know what we should do? We should spend a lot of money on the recording. Maybe then people will care, and then they just still continue to not care.
We are poor right now from that. But
Well, some of us are poor. Not all of us are poor.
But me and Louis leaned in and we were like, hello. No, like, the cool thing with the new album is that we basically wrote it as a jam session with Louis having like the idea from the first album carry over into the second album. So he'd come in and be like, oh guys, I need a song that this thing happens, and then there's a guy getting chased and he fucks out under a tree, and then he like goes into a coma, and we're like, oh, well, we can write that.
That's exactly how much detail I put into it.
No, really. like Louis didn't have lyrics for the thing until he like came to studio, went to the bathroom, had a crap, came out, and he's like, I just wrote lyrics. Okay. No, but it was really fun to write, because we kind of, every time we wrote a song, or a song was written, it was kind of with an image in mind, which is really fucking cool, because you can work with that. Yeah. So that's how we did and then the third album, I think we're going to look at recording live, maybe, but that's going to be in the next upcoming 10 years, so whenever you fuckers are tired of listening to our first two albums the last 2 years.
Actually, that last bit wasn't a joke. we kind of rushed out album. Well, we didn't rush it out. I mean, the first album took about 2.5 years to do, and then we sent it to like one event organizer with our video stuff and our photo stuff, and we didn't even have a Facebook page. We just decided to do all the marketing stuff, and the guy and the chap that we spoke to were like, "This isn't guck. Can you play a show in January 2014?" And we said, "Okay." Second album, but by the time we played the show that shall not be mentioned, we've already had like 4 songs. We were already playing 4 songs with the new album on stage.
Sure.
So we already had like basically half of the new album written. This one, the last one, we just want to detach completely. We just want to go into the woods, jerk off a lot on wolves. We're gonna wank on wolves. We're gonna wank on wolves.
That's
And
impressive.
then
Wank on
Is it
wolves.
too late to change it? I mean, like honestly, like we were always gonna do 3 albums, but I mean, the second one just kind of it was just the momentum of the first one. I'm not gonna say like, oh, the fucking drip, we were on a roll, but we had some good momentum, and we got our band room stride going.
Yeah.
So songs were just happening nicely, and we thought like, well, it'd be irresponsible to assume that these won't be good. These were fucking amazing. Look at us.
Now, I've read articles online where you guys have got a lot of praise about your live performances. Now, question
And
for
one where we were told we were shit.
well,
But only one.
I'm looking at the sunshine out of this. Okay.
I see the lead guitars.
No, there we go. But now, okay, is it something that you guys actually work on in the band room, or is it just from years and years of being on stage?
It's because we're fucking rad, bro.
Rad.
And Japanese porn.
Japanese hentai.
We all have in-ear monitors, and we all just listen to the sounds of hentai whilst we play, and that makes our stage maneuvers that much more prudent. You know.
I think what sells our live shows is Jason and Mark. Because
Let's hand it over to Jason.
let's hand it over to Jason. Jason the face.
Jason the face.
We do get we jig a bit, and I don't know. Whatever happens, happens.
In the band, when it comes to drinking, who's the heavyweight and who's the lightweight?
Well, me and Louis is usually the lightweight. No, Jason, Steve, they drink like after practice. Louis and I usually go home. They, the 2 of them, finish all the beer and lock up.
Go home and you do the civilized thing.
After practice, they go to the casinos. They buy up. Yeah, like after practice. I mean, Hannes and I don't drink at all. We don't. I mean, Hannes and I are responsible, right? Because we.
Louis and Hannes don't wear shoes to practice. I think that answers all your questions.
But after practice, I mean, Steph and old Jigglesworth over there, they get like, you know what we need? Blow in a casino. and then Steph, like off his coke high, he'll go straight to the golf course because he lives the decadent lifestyle. Hannes and I, we like in-kick pals, bro. Like we leave after gigs so we can be fresh for the in-kick in the morning. Jason, you.
I was trying to think. Silver Star is actually closer. I'm just saying.
And slightly more terrible.
Like Louis wouldn't have to wear shoes at Silver Star, so it's fine.
Right, guys, thank you so much for coming on and making this the most pointless interview ever.
Yeah, it's been average, I guess. It's been pretty
None of my
average,
questions were
I'm not gonna lie.
answered, and thank you for doing this. Keep it real, everyone. Peace.